Hey everyone, welcome to Find Your Flow. I am Natalie and today we have a low to the ground flow. So short little practice that is great for if you have limited mobility or if you're just looking for something that's a little bit gentler. Make sure you're wearing super comfy clothes, grab any props you might want and I'll look forward to meeting you on the mat. So starting our practice down on the ground in a comfortable seat. But know that if a cross-legged position doesn't work for you today, no worries. We can find our seat on a chair. So if you've got your chair, just make sure you're away from the back of your chair and that your feet are firmly planted. We want them to just feel grounded in whatever version of a seat we've chosen today. And when you arrive there, sitting up nice and tall, just send a little bit more awareness to the spinal space. Let the shoulders melt away from the ears, hands soften wherever they feel most comfortable, and close down the eyes. Take any tension away from the muscles of the face and just begin to notice as we take 3 full breaths in and out of our nose what we have brought with us to the mat today. How's your day been so far? Why is it you've chosen this practice? And whatever reason, just trust that the hard part is over. You're here, you've pressed play, and you are ready to dedicate this time to yourself. On your last exhale, open your mouth and softly sigh your breath out. Nice. Now keeping our attention with our breath as we introduce a 4-4 balanced breath. And this is really great for supporting our nervous system. So it brings us down if we're up, brings us up if we're down. Somewhere in the middle just helps us to restore a little bit more balance in our body. So we'll be doing 5 rounds of breathing in for 4 counts and breathing out for 4 counts. When you're ready, inhale through the nose. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale through the nose. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale through the nose. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale through the nose. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale through the nose. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale through the nose. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale through the nose. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale through the nose. 4, 3, 2, 1. Last round. Inhale through the nose. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale through the nose. 4, 3, 2, 1. Eyes are closed. Body relaxed. Breath is normal. You can keep the eyes closed here or flutter them open as we bring palms together in Anjali Mudra at the heart. And we're going to keep that same 4-4 breath for this next part of our practice. So following with me, inhale, reach the fingertips. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, open, release. 4, 3, 2, 1. Close the eyes if you like. Palms together. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, spread your wings. 4, 3, 2, 1. Last time. Inhale, palms together. Reach up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, release. 4, 3, 2, 1. Palms come together. Breath is normal. Bring the chin down towards the chest. And then gaze up towards the sky. Over to the left side. And then over to the right side. Nice. As we gaze back to center, release the hands, bring them behind you. And interlace the hands. Sending the knuckles away from you as we find an opening in our front body and our heart space. Shoulders roll back. If interlacing doesn't work today, no worries. Just release the hands. Just keep them with a little bit more space in between, but still reaching backwards. And wherever we are, finding One more full breath. And softly releasing. As we do, interlace the hands in front this time and reach the palms forward, curling through the spine, tucking chin towards the chest slightly. Again, if hands interlaced is not your jam today, no worries. Find space between the palms. Breathe fully here for one more breath. And then lift up and soften, neutral spine. Nice. When you're ready, reach your hands all the way up to the sky. Take a big breath in and exhale, sway to the left. And just move with your breath here, side to side. Just keep it nice and soft. Imagine you're swaying here like palm tree leaves. Keep your lower body rooted nice and heavily to the ground. And the next time you come over to your left side, stay there. Take hold of the right wrist, reach the arm a little taller and then fold over a little more towards the left side. Breathing into that space in the right side body, stretching through those intercostal muscles in between the ribs. Float your way back to center, sway to the right. Take hold of the left wrist. Same thing here, reach tall and then fold over. And this doesn't need to be a big, big fold. Just whatever feels comfortable for you today. And then releasing, come back to center and jump forwards to a tabletop. All fours. Bring whatever padding you might want underneath the knees or underneath the hands. We can bring a blanket under the knees, really nice, or we can just double up on our mat. So fold it up as much as you need to. With our wrists beneath our shoulders, knees beneath our hips, we'll plant through our palms, lift up and out of the shoulder space. So imagine that our shoulder blades are pulling away from one another. Root down through the tops of the feet, and when you're ready, moving into cat pose. Tailbone curls down, spine lifts, we drop our gaze. Let your breath lead the way as we roll the tailbone up, belly down, heart opens, gaze just in front of the hands. Moving here a few more times in your own breath. Just being aware of the spinal space today, how it feels. Just take what you need. If you want to stay in one position and maybe find a little freestyle, rock forwards, back, wiggle the hips and go for it, definitely. And then float your way back to center. And we'll tuck our toes under and sit the hips back towards the heels. Keep the arms reaching forwards and the heel of the hands on the ground as we lift our fingertips up towards the sky. So keep spreading through your fingers here. There's quite a lot going on. Ease out if you need to. Maybe that includes walking the hands a little closer towards you. Maybe you come off your feet a little bit. It's all about making it work and adjusting this for you as you are today. Remember, no comparisons here, no judgment. Just meeting ourselves where we are. Find one more full breath. And then we're going to rock it forwards. So our shoulders come more over our fingertips. Stay there for a moment, open through wrists, forearms, hands, and then rock all the way back. Walk the hands closer towards the knees. And either fingertips stay on the earth or we can lift hands to the thighs. But this can feel super intense on the feet. So I want to say this again, take what you need. That seems to becoming a bit of a phrase that I use every single practice, but it's true. Whether you're here or here doesn't make the version of the posture any better or worse than another. Find one more breath wherever you are. And then release. Untuck the toes completely. Just give them a little pat on your mat. And sit the hips fully to the heels. Child's pose. Reaching the arms out in front. So in child's pose, our knees can be wide or they can be together. So find 3 breaths wherever you are. Really feel that belly inflating as we inhale and softening as we exhale. From here, reach the arms over towards the left side. Option to bring that right hand on top of the left, reach a little more. Just keeping the hips super heavy towards the heels. Forehead down onto the ground. If it doesn't reach, just add a little prop or support to bridge the gap. Walk hands through center and over towards the right side. Same thing here. Option to bring that left hand on top. Breathe fully. And then come to center. I'm going to find one more breath in our extended child's pose. And then keep low to the ground as we slide forwards to lie on our belly. So just make your own way here. We don't need to do any big chaturanga holds unless you want to, but just make your way down to the ground with the forearms on the earth, legs a little bit wider than normal, more towards the edges of our mat. We're going to make our way into a Sphinx pose. So elbows underneath our shoulders, pressing down through forearms and the palms, spread through the fingers, open the heart space forward. I always imagine I've got like a torch in the center of my chest that's shining towards the front of the mat. But just being mindful that we aren't crunching in the back of the neck. So keeping our gaze just slightly down in between our hands towards the front of our mat. And bringing right shoulder to center, gaze past our left. Bringing left shoulder to center, gaze past our right. Come all the way back and release. From here, just roll your way onto your back. Nice. And then from here, we can keep our left foot on the ground or we can lengthen it out on our mat. We're going to hug our right leg up and in, interlacing our hands onto our knee or our shin. So if we notice that our hip space is feeling a little bit tight today, then the option of the foot to the ground might feel maybe a little bit more comfortable for us. Wherever we are, come to really hug the knee up and in towards the armpit space. On your next inhale, curl forehead up towards the knee, round through the spine. Exhale, release. Taking just the left hand to the right knee, and we'll guide it over towards the left side of the mat, keeping shoulder blades rooting down towards the ground, pressing to the earth. Option here to bring our right hand to our rib cage, or if there's space, open it out wide. And for an extra twist in the cervical spine right at the top in our neck, we can take our gaze over towards the right hand. Just notice where there's space in your body today. Maybe there's room to go a little deeper. Maybe there's an invitation somewhere to ease off. Finding one more full breath before coming all the way back to center. Keep this right knee hugging in, take it wide towards the armpit, and then kick the right foot to the sky. So our right hand will soften to our hamstring, calf, or the edge of the foot. If we want to use our strap or a tie, anything like that, we can bring it around our foot and just keep the arms nice and soft here. So we're not looking to pull ourselves off the ground, just working with the range of motion we have naturally whilst keeping it soft, finding a space where we can breathe nice and comfortably. So remember, whether our hand is here, here, or here, it doesn't make this version of the posture any worse or any better. Find a couple more breaths if you want to have a little rock here, find some movement, maybe lengthen the leg, please do. Awesome. And then hugging both legs back in towards you. Hands come to the shins. We just rock it gently side to side. And we'll do that same little flow on the other side. So come to center, right foot either planted or out long. Hug the left knee up and in. Hands interlace on the shin. Really hug that knee up and in towards you. Take a breath, lift the forehead up towards the knee, round through the spine, and then release. Just using the right hand, we'll guide the knee towards the right side of the mat and keep those shoulder blades pressing all the way down to the ground. Option to open through the left arm, option to bring our gaze to our left hand. Wherever you are, just breathing fully here. Notice as we breathe in, our belly rises, and as we breathe out, belly softens. And how this feels a little bit different when we're in our twist, practicing our diaphragmatic or belly breathing. Awesome. Slowly soften back to center. Keep this left leg hugging all the way up and in. Take it a little wider than the chest and take hold of the leg wherever feels comfortable. Kick the foot to the sky in our half a happy baby. And just breathe here. Remember, if we're curling up like this or like this, it's an invitation to release a little bit. A strap is a really great tool that we can use, a great prop to support us in our happy baby. So if you do have like a tie or even a tie from your dressing gown, anything like that, we can use that in our at-home practice to support us. Take a little wiggle if you need to, maybe a little lengthen. One more full breath here. And then release, hugging both knees in towards you. Take a rock here, side to side. And then reach everything out long, arms back behind you. Take a big full body stretch here, wiggle through fingers and toes. Find some circles in the ankles and the wrists, moving in both directions. If that lower back wants to arch off the mat here, then just let it. Maybe you yawn it out. Oh. Release any tension in the jaw. And as we soften, come to find your final resting posture. Take whatever support you need to add a little more to this posture for you. So maybe you take some padding underneath the head and the neck. Maybe a bolster underneath the legs, super soft for the lower back space. If we don't have a bolster, we can just bring our feet to the ground nice and wide. Bend the knees and let them relax onto one another. And wherever you are, just find a comfortable space and close down the eyes. We'll bring our hands onto our belly and finish with 10 rounds of our 4-4 balanced breath, just to send a little bit of love and support to our nervous system that goes through so much throughout our daily lives. So inhaling and exhaling through the nose. On our inhale, we'll feel our belly rise. Exhale, belly softens. So inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale through the nose, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last round. Inhale through the nose for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale through the nose, 4, 3, 2, 1. Eyes are closed, body relaxed, breath is normal. Find your natural rhythm of breathing in and out. Take a moment to notice how you feel. And take a little time just to sit for a while longer to really let the benefits of our practice be sealed within us. Just giving yourself a moment to rest before you maybe have to go. Trust me, your nervous system will definitely thank you for it. Finishing our practice with palms together at the heart. I thank you all so much for being here. From my heart to yours, Namaste.